the name of God. The Tetragrammaton, the Hebrew script at the left is 4 letters. As in Hebrew, the language of Hebrew, it's written from right to left. The letters from right to left are a Yod, a He, a Vav, and another He. And from this we get the names Jehovah or Yehovah and the name Yahweh. They're the same name. And we'll take a look at how we get there. First letter Yod makes a Y sound. That's pretty much universally agreed upon now. Now, there was a mistake made in Middle Ages Europe, and some people believe the Yod made a J sound. That's where we get Jesus and Joshua and Joseph. But now it's pretty much universally understood it should be a Y sound, and we're going to go with that from here on out. Interestingly, languages, European language like Spanish, got it right with Jesus, Jesus. But it's okay that we don't necessarily have all the name pronunciations right like Jesus or Yeshua. Names do translate from language to language. John is Juan in Spanish and Ivan in Russian. Now the third letter is a Vav. Last time I checked, Hebrew scholars were pretty much evenly split as to whether it makes a V sound or a W sound. In fact, sometimes it's written as W-A-W, but it's usually pronounced Vav. Now, the other letters, the He's, are H's. Just like in English, an H can have a hard sound as in he, or a soft sound as in ah. Now in Yehovah, the first H has a hard sound, the second a soft sound. And in Yahweh, they both have soft sounds. Now the sound of the H is dependent on the vowels, but the vowels are at best an educated guess. This is because the original Hebrew script did not have vowels, only had consonants, just like in our text at the top. Now, the Masoretes, who were wonderful scribes and meticulous, faithful keepers of the text for generations, for centuries, they at some point began to add vowel pointers, little marks that showed us the vowel sounds so we would have the pronunciation preserved as it was at least at the time where they began putting the marks in. But they did an interesting thing when they got to the Tetragrammaton. When you read through the Hebrew and you get to these 4 letters, they put vowel pointers in there that immediately tie you up in a knot. You make the Y sound, and you have to stop. It's very clever the way that they do it. But they did that so you would not carelessly say the name of God. If you say it wrong or say it with the wrong attitude, in a way that's not honoring Him, praising Him, glorifying Him, it's considered blasphemy. So when you got to that point, typically the custom was you just said Adonai, which means Lord. And that's actually what we've done in most of our English translations. We just put Lord there. And many of them it's written as in all caps to let us know this is the word we're dealing with. But the sad thing is we've lost the name of God. Some people adamantly insist on Yahweh, but I don't see how they can be certain of that. I tend to use Jehovah, but I can't insist that I'm right. Certainly not. We will find out at the end of time. Some of us will know and live with our God, Jehovah. Those of us who have believed that He came out of love to die on the cross to pay for our sins. And then those who have rejected that gift, they will know his name on the day of judgment. Thank you for listening.